Hey guys, so I'm here with Avenoire, and he is going to teach us about some exterior design tips, how to make your exterior look better using some design principles. So he's already got a house ready, so teach us, Avenoire.
Okay, I am so ready. So, the house is already done, but there's not really anything going on outside. It doesn't stand out. There's nothing interesting. You gotta, you gotta frame it.
Okay, gotta frame it.
Framing, yeah, so you gotta learn how to draw attention to where you want people to focus when they first see your house. So, for
Okay,
this version of the house, I want people to focus probably this area with the balcony with the door on top.
okay,
I think when I want people to walk in, that's what I want them to see first. So
okay.
a good way to do framing is use trees, which I've just a couple to block off that part of the sky so people can't. They're not inclined to look up that way.
Whoa.
They, yeah, they'll walk in and there'll be a tree up there, so they won't see the sky. They'll look up there.
Okay, interesting.
So I'm gonna use magic and put in the rest of the framing.
Whoa.
Hopefully it'll draw your attention to where I want it to be when you first see the house.
Whoa.
So now, when you walk through the gate, the sky is blocked off in front of you
Oh
from the
yeah.
top of the house and the trees off to the side. So most of your view is the area I want you to look at.
Interesting. Okay. I never thought of
Yeah.
using trees to direct the viewer's attention.
If there's no trees,
Right.
the sky would be empty, so they just keep going looking for something else to see.
And there might be some other build like off to the side
Yeah,
that
distract
distracts
them.
them.
So
Yeah, my
the
eyes go
sky is
straight to
filled.
it.
Yeah, the sky is filled. That's
Great.
all there is.
Okay. So
Keeps
that's
attention.
that's like one tip is framing,
Yep.
using things to
Very.
block out the sky and other things.
Yep. Yep. So you gotta establish a theme with the build. So just right now, this is just a house.
Yeah,
It's got a yard now, but there's no theme. It's whatever.
I see.
Suburban. It's rustic. It's what. Yeah, it's hard to tell what's going on.
Okay.
So to establish a theme, since I've done yellow and white, it's a very bright color palette. I want to do some cute themes. So make the yard a nice area where you could go on a date. Real cute place. So I'm gonna probably get a fountain. It's a pretty basic fountain, I think. It's nothing super exciting going on with it, but it's also noticeable, which is what I want.
Wow, look at that.
And it doesn't take too much away from the general area and adds a nice water feature. And people look around this area more.
So you added a fountain to accentuate the cute feel since it has the light colors.
Yep, start establishing a sort of theme, and the white fountain, or yeah, the light colored fountain goes really well with the light palette of the actual house, and keeping it in this area still draws attention where I want it. Whereas if I put it on this side, people would probably see the flowing water and go immediately over here.
I see. So it kind of
So
still
keeping it on the same
draws you.
side
Yeah,
where I want.
yeah. I see. I see.
Yeah. Part of the framing is adding in the path. But
Right.
if you want to further that idea and get them to go a specific direction, you could subtly block it off while still making it
Yeah.
look good. Some simple 2 block bushes, and a fence
Oh
or
yeah.
guardrail.
Yep.
Now you're way less inclined to jump over and go over here.
Oh yeah. No way.
Or
It takes work.
yeah, I could add a subtle garden to keep adding to the theme because the theme is important. So if I put some bushes there to hide it from this view, I can still
Oh.
lead them through here with a path. So that way they still have to get up to the front of the house, which is still following the way I'm leading them.
Oh, interesting. You block it off with these
Block it,
bushes.
yeah, block off that view. They're still led up here, and then if they decide to go this way, they can find some more stuff to put.
Oh, interesting.
Ooh, look good here. A bench with some bottles, and I'll keep going with bright colors too. Alright, so if I get some leaves of that. And then whirl at it. Yeah. Little table.
Whoa.
So just another cute little detail for the yard, without drawing away attention from the large window.
Huh.
So people are still drawn to the front, and then if they choose to go this way, they'll see the off path. All right. So since the colors of this house were such a bright palette, it was better to go with a cute theme. So it didn't. So the theme didn't clash with the house itself.
Right.
If I had done dead trees and dark paths and dark blocks, it would not necessarily look bad, but not make more sense with the bright colors of this house.
I see.
Yeah. So to fix that, using the exact same build, a color swap can change an entire theme of a house.
So these are the same exact houses, but just different colors.
Exact same blocks, just changed the colors, made it a lot darker. The exact same house.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
to go with that, I even changed the path, which is the exact same path, just to darker blocks.
Interesting.
And still, you can keep a fence, but darker fence.
Darker fence. Yep.
This is a more medieval gothic, whereas that one was rustic cute.
Wow, colors are powerful.
For this, since it's going to be a darker theme and a darker build, I don't want to draw attention to a big, large window. I'll have to add something I want to draw attention to, which is going to be a centerpiece in the garden, which is going to be a large dead tree. That's right.
All right. Oh, shoot. And there it is. And there it is.
Continuing with framing, I added in the rest of the fence. It'll catch attention from far away. It adds to the darkness, the gothic nature of the color palette.
Right.
So this one already looks a lot. It's the moody older child of the cute one over here. I think I'll have the framing focus on drawing your attention with the big tree from far away, and then once you're in, I want you to go walk around and hang out by the dead tree. So I will start with probably a stone garden. So I'll start putting a theme in place for details. So I gotta figure out how to get people to walk in, and instead of seeing the house first thing, have their vision blocked so they look and find the tree. So I will put some smaller, darker colored trees to keep along with the framing of blocking the house from view so that they focus on the larger tree and keeping with the darker theme of this build. Yeah. So when you walk in now, you can't see that. You'll probably start searching for something else, which might be the big tree all around it. Let's see how to get people to go over here.
Yeah. Because there's a path right here. I'm like, I want to follow the path.
Yeah. So probably, alter the path just a little bit. Not too much, but I'm just going to curve it slightly less. So you're less inclined to go that exact direction. If I widen it a little bit, make it a little messier.
Okay.
All right, and then grab some iron bars or fancy bars. Do that. Do this. It's still leading you in that direction.
Yeah, how do you block it? This is tough.
Yeah. If I put another tree, I could just block it off.
Yeah.
With signs and fence posts. I could change the fence somewhat. If I move the fence slightly away and start curving it.
That was easy.
Just curve that out a little bit so there's a lot more space on that side where I can draw attention. I'm really trying to figure out how to push your focus on walking in this way. Yeah, I'm going to put a lamppost in.
Okay.
if I put a lamp right here with all these fancy blocks we have, or if I do redstone lamp, and then a daylight sensor, time frame, and a bowl, no, a bucket.
Huh, nice.
So lampposts start drawing attention. Something needs to be over here. This is really tricky.
Well, does it have to be the main focus, the tree?
I thought it would be fun to try draw the attention away from the house with the garden.
I think it's okay if it's not the main focus, if it's just like a secondary thing, but maybe almost equal to the house.
Yeah, at this point it's become pretty equal to the house, I think, with how much that's covered up.
Yeah.
Which isn't necessarily a bad thing for this theme of this potentially being in a forest and stumbling across it in the middle of nowhere. The attention can be around the house as a whole, the whole estate.
Yeah.
If the attention can be spread around for this one, whereas that one was focused on one part of the house, focusing attention for the whole thing here, I could add some more fancy details on this side as well. I could do a crypt, yeah.
A crypt.
A crypt. It's the, one of those crypts everyone has. I've heard so much about them. Yeah, I like that. Graveyard? Yeah, every family has a graveyard in their front yard.
In their front yard, yeah.
Yeah, So now since I'm adding details to both sides, the attention isn't drawn anywhere in specific. I don't think. Maybe it's drawn to the lamppost now? That's what it feels like, kind of.
It kind of is, yeah.
So that kind of, that goes with the theme pretty nice. That encourages exploration, having no specific direction to go.
All right.
Yeah. I'm totally not reaching for straws. Not even a little bit. There we go.
There you go.
Family crypt, as all do. Inside a small path in that direction. There we go. Yeah. So this one, the framing draws you from outside. Since the fence is so large, it's pretty noticeable where you can see where to go in at. Actually, if I get some spruce leaves, I can start covering up the fences a bit from inside and draw you more towards the entrance where it'll be visible. The visible part from the outside will be the entrance, and from certain angles you'll be able to see the lamp all the way from out in front.
Oh yeah, that definitely helps. It's kind of like the opposite of last one, where you have a very specific place where you want them to look. But in this case, you're kind of encouraging exploration and kind of going wherever. Yeah.
With the cute one with the light palette, it draws you in almost immediately from the path up to the window and up to the house. With the water, and walking in, you don't even see the bench on the side unless you go over that way. And then on this one, from outside, you're drawn towards the gate. Since all the fences are covered up, you can see the tree from outside, the tops of the house. You're drawn in, stand right here, and you can see the house, the big tree, the graveyard. You don't know where to go. You can go anywhere.
All right, interesting. Okay, so what are the steps again?
Yeah, so framing, draw attention wherever you want people to look. Using details to further help out with the framing a little bit, like with the fountain here, getting in one side, and adding a theme to the build, so things start to make sense, things start flowing together really nicely, and that a difference in color palette can let you explore many different themes, where it's the exact same build, color swapped. Let me do a gothic theme with it making sense with the way the house looks.
All right. So I guess I don't know how to end this. So
if you want to see more beautiful houses, check out the Ghibli Craft server.
Great. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.